the people of Israel and the prophets to Mount Carmel. Then Elijah stood in front of them and said, "How much longer will you waver, hobbling between two opinions? If the Lord is God, follow him. But if Baal is God, then follow him." But the people were completely silent. Then Elijah said to them, "I am the only prophet of the Lord who is left, but Baal has 450 prophets. Now bring two bulls. The prophets of Baal may choose whichever one they wish, and cut it into pieces, and lay it on the wood of their altar, but without setting fire to it. I'll prepare the other bull, and lay it on the wood on the altar, but will not set fire to it. Then call on the name of your God, and I will call on the name of the Lord. The God who answers by setting fire to the wood is the true God." And all the people agreed. Then Elijah said to the prophets of Baal, "You go first, for there are many of you. Choose one of the bulls and prepare it, and call on the name of your God, but do not set fire to the wood." So they prepared one of the bulls and placed it on the altar. Then they called on the name of Baal from morning until noontime, shouting, "O Baal, answer us." But there was no reply of any kind. So they danced, hobbling around the altar they had made. About noontime, Elijah began mocking them. "You have to shout louder," he scoffed, "for surely he is a god. Perhaps he is daydreaming, or he is relieving himself, or maybe he is away on a trip, or is asleep and needs to be awakened. Is asleep and needs to be wakened." So they shouted louder, and following their normal customs, they cut themselves with knives and swords until the blood gushed out. So they raved all afternoon until the time of the evening sacrifice, but still there was no sound, no reply, no response. Then Elijah called to the people, "Come over here." Then they crowded around him as he repaired the altar of the Lord that had been torn down. He took 12 stones, one to represent each of the tribes of Israel, and he used the stones to rebuild the altar in the name of the Lord. Then he dug a trench around the altar, large enough to hold about 3 gallons. He dug a trench around the altar, large enough to hold about 3 gallons. He piled wood on the altar, cut the bull in pieces, and laid the pieces on the wood. Then he said, "Fill 4 jars with water, and pour the water over the offering and the wood." After they had done this, he said, "Now do that same thing again." When they were finished, "O Lord, answer me. Answer me so these people may know that you, O Lord, are God, and that you have brought them back to yourself." Immediately, fire from heaven flashed down and burnt up the young bull, the wood, the stone, and the dust. It even licked up all the water in the trench. And when all the people saw it, they fell face down on the ground and cried out, "The Lord, he is God. Yes, the Lord is God." Thank you.